Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo June 30th, 2022. Today's energies stir a keen interest in your personal happiness, the people around you, and your standing or position with friends and groups. Some drama in your social life can shake things up, and you might begin to see your relationship needs from a different perspective. If you experience a temporary lull or loss of faith in a dream this week, consider it might lead to valuable insights as you get in touch with what you honestly want from a person or a relationship. You could feel a little impulsive with the energies of today's new moon, which could result in a quick decision to change directions. However, it's not yet time to take action. Instead, let these energies build as a new direction forms more organically. If your social life or a friendship could use a new focus or a renewed bond, this new moon can prompt a fresh approach. Or, it might lead you to new and exciting projects or other happiness goals. Today, avoid overdoing or overcommitting as a quick fix to a problem. Consider ways to divide your attention in a more balanced way. You're looking towards the future with confidence and clarity. Although, whether you're single, crushing, or already romantically attached, today's new moon in Cancer will likely shift your focus inward regarding the next steps you plan to take on your journey. Keep in mind that Venus will simultaneously harmonize with Jupiter via your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and soulmate connections. This could suggest a new beginning in your love life that requires a change of scenery or social setting. Others of you could begin to see someone with a brand new pair of lenses. Follow your intuition. Forge lasting bonds with other professionals in your greater community. The new moon in Cancer is ready to mingle as you continue to nurture your networking opportunities and associations over the next 6 months. Luna is going to help you create genuine emotional connections with other professionals, allowing you to grow and deepen your friendships. Such connections could even help you nurture your aspirations. Since Neptune retrograde in Pisces begins today, you will also need to work through any lack of boundaries in your professional commitments. Use these transits to commit to receptive connections. Today, your professional ambitions could change directions. From time to time, you seem utterly preoccupied by your need for personal fulfillment, and these feelings take over in all the other areas of your life. You may realize that your emotional security is linked to your material security. It's possible something is happening in your personal life that you need to nurture in order for it to bloom and grow. Take good care of yourself. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood, you will be too. Stick with the plan today even if events seem to have made it look silly. Improvising doesn't go all that well for you right now, but things should swing back in your direction really soon. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. Have you just recently reached a cherished goal? If so, you might temporarily be confused as to what you're going to pursue in the future. You may be toying with a number of options, but aren't sure which one's right for you. Perhaps it's none of them. Maybe the perfect goal for you to strive for is still over the hill. Don't feel you have to get started on something right away. Be patient and have faith. Expression is the key today. This one vibration day is certain to work well for you when it comes to communication. Now is the time to express your expectations and ideals in both business and personal relationships. Don't be surprised if when communicating your wants and desires, you gain some closure to past issues that had appeared to be irresolvable. Take time this evening to enjoy your favorite hobby and unwind in general. Without a creative outlet, your sentimentality can become overwhelming. It is right in the heart of the week that the stars align across the communication, friendship, and relationship fronts today. It is the range of players involved and influences that makes this an exciting time for all aspects of personal and professional networking, friendship and relationship building. With the moon still in your friendship sector after yesterday's new moon, this is a good time for new beginnings, but it comes just as the doors have opened to the past and second chances on the relationship front. A friendly aspect between planets in your friendship and relationship sectors peaks today, but it is also being enhanced by the moon. Helping to enhance this is the moon's friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, and especially commitment to your relationships in your relationship sector. This is just the start of growing support for friendship and relationship building. Our eyes in the sky. There's a lot going on in the universe today, starting with Neptune in watery Pisces heading retrograde. Over the next few months, you'll be forced to wake up from your daydreams and face the reality of what life is throwing at you, which can be somewhat of a rude awakening for some people. Luckily, your intuition will still be working for you, helping you to make tough decisions as your delusions all but disappear. A new moon in water sign Cancer adds to your emotional moodiness, putting the people you care most about in your spotlight. Not being able to help them is your biggest nightmare, so get ready for a busy day of trying to do favors for and coming to the defense of friends and family who need you to run interference or play referee. The Sun squares Jupiter in Aries late in the day, reminding you to keep your expectations low, and a Sun-Moon conjunction in sensitive Cancer emphasizes the relationships with the people in our lives who give off major feminine energy. If one of them lets you down now, it will be very difficult to deal with. Most interpersonal problems can be dealt with in a positive way, but it's uber important to keep your emotions in check. After midnight, Neptune stations retrograde in Pisces. When the planet of fantasy, illusion, and magic is direct, the proverbial wool is pulled more firmly over our eyes. We fall prey to the folly of optimism, becoming susceptible to subliminal messaging in media, or making improper assumptions within our relationships. While our idealism can make for poetic or romantic moments, we are less firmly rooted in reality. However, when Neptune stations retrograde, the veil of illusion is lifted, causing us to see our circumstances with improved clarity. We might be confused at what is revealed at this time, experiencing disappointment akin to waking up from a dream where we have won the lotto or wound up with our unavailable love interest. We see ways in which we have allowed ourselves to be deceived, or ways we have deceived ourselves. Yet, we also can use new revelations as a jumping-off point to participate in the world in healthier ways. Neptune will move backward until December 3rd, so seek to reframe burst bubbles as learning opportunities during this time. We are not ready to give up on our past, content to punish ourselves. Under this influence, we are brave enough to imagine that our lives might look different if we do the work. Following this aspect, the moon begins its void of course, suggesting that we focus on what must be released and purged, rather than immediately trying to fill empty space with something new. Replacement therapy can be valid, but this is an occasion where stillness and self-awareness are all the replacements we need. In the morning, the moon enters Cancer, ending its void of course which began early last night. We are just a few hours shy of the Cancer new moon, and the next 2 days will find us more entrenched in Cancerian concerns of home, family, and security. Our emotions may fluctuate more than usual now, however, this influence intends to show us that our feelings are a strength rather than a weakness. During this lunation, we come to a better understanding of where, and with whom, we can safely express our vulnerability.